Hello everyone. I am coming to you from a piece of view in Bay City, Michigan. And this is Tuesday night live at 5. We have been enjoying the last 2 days, a little bit of comfortable weather, I'm gonna say. Hi Louise. And I know that we're all going to be stuck inside for the next 3 or 4 days because it's going to be like heat index of 100 degrees. So think about knitting because you're going to be stuck in the air conditioning anyway. So it's always a good time to get going on that. Hi Sheila. Hi Doreen. Good to see you. I know I have been knitting a bunch. Hi Tina. Good to see you. And hi Deanne. I'm also going to be giving you an update, probably not this week, but my Agnes sweater vest is coming along. So, yes, we are very excited about that. I am wearing one of the projects for tonight. This is Knit Night, and it is a one skein project. Hi, Deb. Good to see you. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. You always can tell when it's warm outside because everybody watches our lives. So that's kind of fun. Or freezing cold that nobody wants to go outside. So it's summer in Michigan. I had a hair that was tickling my arm. Yes, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And we are going to be doing our Saturday live at 9:30. Just to let you know, we have our Heartland Yarn Adventure starting on Friday. If you need a passport, we have some. They're $5. And so I think we're going to move our live to 9:30 so we can get it in before everybody comes. It's hard sometimes to do the live when you have a bunch of people wandering around behind you. I get easily distracted. How's that? So it's really a me issue, not a function of anything else. So hi Jill, good to see you. One of the projects I'm going to show you today is a brand new project. I was hoping to have it finished, but I decided to look up too many times at the TV, so I didn't quite get it done. So hi Serena, good to see you, but I think you guys will like it. And yeah, so I have some from Saturday. What we try to do with our lives is we try to show you some new ones and then kind of show you a repeat of some other ones, just so that in case you're still thinking about it, you know we still have them. I do have one kit I'm going to show you today that we have very limited quantities and people keep picking them off the table and buying them, so I am going to alert you on that one too. What we do is we no longer have card on file, so we send you an invoice in your email. So if you had put in the comments, I want kit purple, I just looked around and saw purple, then watch your email that night, okay? Because some of the items are on our website and I don't want you to miss out. It's basically what happens is first one that pays gets it. So sorry, we have no control over that. So we do pull it for you, but if somebody's on our website, they could buy it. So, and I am putting, hi Priscilla, I am putting more of our Facebook Live kits on our website. I hope all of you noticed. I cleaned up our Facebook Live section on our website, and I am putting on things there that at least one kit from each Facebook Live is what I'm trying to do. Okay, hi Sharon, good to see you. We do shipping anywhere in the continental US, and you usually get an email when it's shipped. And we ship on Mondays, unless you need it sooner. Hi Karen. We always have in-store pickup too, so that's an option also. So let me get started, and before I babble through my whole time that I'm supposed to be showing you kits. So let me turn this around. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free. I am showing the Love Note kits again. Love Note is a really pretty top-down sweater from Tin Can Knits. And we chose to do it out of Barocco Tilly. Barocco Tilly. It is supposed to be a fingering and a lace. We decided to go straight to the DK. And we have bagged them up so you could give them as a gift or use your bag as your project bag. I think that's a great idea. If you get 2 skeins, make sure you let us know if you want 2 skeins or 3 skeins. Most of them are 2 skein projects, and that is plenty to do. Let me see. I think that was plenty to do like a 44, which is usually what our thing is. Love Note pattern is $9 on Ravelry. We can get that for you also. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. And we have them in our Itsy Bitsy bags. And this was the last time we will be getting in Itsy Bitsy bags. So it's a great time to check them out. They are great little bags. And they stand up by themselves and have this nice little handle on them. They're supposed to be gift bags, but, you know, as knitters and crocheters, we call them project bags. You know, that's just how we are. Okay, so if you get 2 skeins in a bag, it's $66.50. If you get 2 skeins only, it's $54. Hi, Eddie. Good to see you. If you get 3 skeins, I do have a couple colors. I can do 3 skeins. Hi, Loretta. That's $93.50 with the bag, and without the bag, it's $81, but you might as well get the bag. It's cute. All right, I do have a couple projects that I can only do 2 skeins. So purple is one of them. I can only do 2 skeins, okay? And I have put it in this great little hearts bag. So this is the purple. It's lavender. This yarn is a Pima cotton in Cupro. Cupro is a recycled cotton product, so it makes it really soft and nice. Tilly was one of our best-selling yarns for the summer. It has 375 yards in it, so it's quite a bit of yardage. Okay, so purple, I only have 2 skeins. Now I've broken up the blue one to be 2 skeins, and I have 2 project kits. Or if you need 3, we only have 1 project kit. How's that? So that's really pretty too. That is the blue, and that is in the Blair Blue bag. Really pretty. So you just have to say blue with bag. Okay. I have gold, and this is a new bag for us. I like this one. I have taupe, and we put it in the palm tree bag. And I have 3 skeins of that. You don't need to get 3 skeins. But if you want to make it longer, you can use the 3 skeins. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. I have 3 of the gold. I have 3 only of the amber. And I love that bag that one's in. I have Citron. Now, this is a case of I only have 1 of these bags. And this is the Lemon Slices bag. Really cute with these really pretty fresh handles. And I also, you can get that either as 2 or 3 skeins. And we have a brand new bag, and I only have a couple of them, and this is the horse bag. I'm going to call it the horse bag, because it's a rocking horse. And I put the gold in that one, and I thought it was pretty. So, hi, Lisa. Good to see you. So these are the Love Note sweater kits. Very nice. Very affordable. 2 skeins in a bag is only $66.50. Perfect. And I hear that I haven't made it yet, but the Love Note sweater is very addictive and it's very quick to knit. So that's why we thought you could still get it done before the end of summer. So, and this is a nice yarn that I think would go right into fall. So very nice. Hi, Ruthie. Good to see you. Hi, Jean. Hi, Lane. I'm also wearing Tall Ships. This is one of our exclusive yarns. And every once in a while I bring it out because sometimes not everyone has this yarn yet. It is lovely. It goes with everything. It is fingering. It is dyed in Montana. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and there's 460 yards. This yarn you can only get here. And look at that. Louise is getting a skein. Now I'm not going to take them off of here, because I have a whole bunch right behind me. So, but these are 34. It's a beautiful yarn. I did my tall ships, so you can see it goes with everything. And whenever I make one of my scrappy sweaters, I put some tall ships in there because it always looks fun. $34, 460 yards, beautiful yarn. So I do have 2 of my poncho kits again. Hi, Mary. And this is the Forsyth poncho. It is a Noro. It's a special price. It's $135 for 3 skeins of Noro Natsumeki, which is a cotton silk blend. It is 480 meters a piece. So you have tons of it, and 3 skeins will take you up to a medium, which I didn't tell you last time, is a 66-inch width. So when they're doing width, it's width, okay? So it's quite wide. You saw mine. I had this on Saturday. This was at my elbow, okay? So 3 skeins is going to get you quite a ways. So you don't have to make it that big. You can go a little smaller. I would have made it a little smaller, but this one was gifted to us from our manufacturer. So I think it's really fun. And it was really comfortable to wear. What I also like about it is it's open on the sides. So it's very airy. You don't have to put the fringe on if you don't want. It's very nice. And it was really soft. This one hasn't been washed and it's very soft. Some people say Noro is picky. This one is not. It is a cotton silk blend. 60% cotton, 25% silk, and 15% polyamide. And it's a DK weight. So that is my scoop on that one. So $135, you're going to get 3 skeins. It was $168. So check these colors out. This is color A. You just have to say poncho A or poncho B. Really, really pretty. So I think that'll be fun. Don't miss out. I only have 1 of each. All right, we still have some of our Halloween knit-alongs. And this is lovely. A lot of you locals have gotten this. We've shipped a lot of these. It is a crochet along from Sirdar, which starts, I think it's tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. What you do is you go to sirdar.com and you can get the pattern. You will get a pattern every week for 6 weeks. Okay? You're getting all of this yarn. And hi, Anne. Good to see you. And you get some fun little Halloween stitch markers and a fun little Halloween needle and a little label for your blanket. It's $57. Your blanket is so cool. You don't have to make that. You can make anything you want, but this is the pattern they're featuring. I think it's really kind of fun. And what happens is you're going to get 2 of each of these colors and then 1 each of these 2 on the end. There's 303 yards. 306. I almost cheated you out of 3 yards. 306 yards of machine wash and dryable DK weight yarn. And I was thinking, you could take red, white, and green and make some Christmas stockings. You could take purple and gray. You could do all of that. Perfect, Kathy. We'll get you one of those. Do we need to ship or are you going to pick up? I think you're going to ship, but I don't know if you're coming for Yarn Crawl. We also have a knit version that we were thinking of doing is the Bounce, and this is a Tin Can Knits pattern. So you have enough to make several blankets with this one, and that is on Ravelry for $6. So that is really fun. And Kathy's going to ship. Good. So watch for an email later today, Kathy. All right. We also have a brand new project, and I think this one is so cool. This is Bonnie and Clyde. It is a special kit price. It's $38. Each one of the kits I'm going to show you has enough yarn to make both of these little scarves. They are, let's see, the Bonnie, which is the first one, I think. And that one is 33 inches for the wingspan. and 10.5 inches deep. So that's this part. The Clyde is, I think I have them backwards, but it's okay. 35.5 inches for the wingspan, and then 8 inches deep. So Bonnie is this one. Okay, Bonnie is, yes, this one is 33. Clyde is the stripy one, and it is 35. Now, you're getting both patterns in your pattern. The pattern is $8. It's an Isabel Kramer, and she does a lovely job with her patterns. Let's see, you're going to use a size 5 and a size 4. Pretty nice pattern. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Hi, Anne. And I came up with some great kits. I'm using Jody Long Delish, which is a mulberry silk and merino, and it's even washable. Yes, I double checked. It's washable. These are $38. Let us know if you need the pattern. It's $8. It's Bonnie and Clyde. I think it's brand new. And what's really cool is this stitch pattern is actually, let me get it a little closer so I can actually show you. There we go. Is on one of her sweaters that I have. If you've looked at Gideon One's library, it's one of the sweaters I have in there. So someday I will make that. It's a fingering weight yarn, super soft and squishy. On a 1 to 5 scale where 5 is wonderful, this is an 8. Okay, this is an 8. I have hot pink and dark gray. Hi, Sue. I have light blue and French blue. I have light pink and black. I have light gray and black. And then these guys I only have one of. I have red and dark gray. I have orange and turquoise. It's made top to bottom. Oh, and Clyde is made one tip to the other. Oh, that makes sense. Sheila can say that because she already started hers. So one of them is made tip to tip. The other one is made top to bottom. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. I have lavender and light gray. I have cherry and dark gray. $38. You're getting 2 skeins. And there is, we love Delish. There is 232 yards in each skein. You have well enough yarn. You were supposed to have like 168, so you'll have plenty. Hi, Marcina. So I have hot pink and dark gray, light blue and French blue, light pink and black. So what happens is one of your scarves, as you can see, is going to be pink with black accent. One's going to be black with pink accent. That's how it works. I have light gray and black. I have red and dark gray. I have orange and turquoise. I have lavender and light gray. And I have cherry and dark gray. So really, really pretty. And we picked this yarn so you wouldn't have tons left over. These kits are also on our website. So if you have an invoice for one of these, please make sure you pay it so that real quick so that it gets out of our inventory. Okay. So, but if you want to refresh and look at the colors again, they are in our system. All right. The next one I'm going to show you is another Isabel Kramer. And this is the Slip Stitch Party, SSP. And it's really fun. It is just, it is mosaic. So it looks color work and it is mosaic and it's really fun to do. I was hoping to finish it, but I ran out of time. So I'm almost there. I'm on the last here and then I have some ribbing to do and then I'll be done. We are using Woolstock Light and Jody Long Alba. Okay. So you can use your Jody Long Alba for either color 1 or color 2. And then we gave you 2 skeins of one of the colors. And so this one is set up to be mine. Okay, so I did the black with the Golden Meadow. And then I did these kind of colors. So really pretty. It's really fun. It's really easy. It looks super, super hard, and it's not, okay? You're only working with one color each, like there and back. So that part is really fun. Now, you are getting 1 skein of Alba. You are getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skeins of Woolstock Light. And it's $93.40 plus the pattern. The pattern is $8 on Ravelry. Some of you may already have this in your library. It came out in 2022, and I've had it in my library since about then, and I've always wanted to make one, so I did start one, and I think it's really fun. I hope to have it done by this weekend for Yarn Crawl, but it was really easy. And then she does give you a couple of rows where you're just knitting and purling back, and that's it. So you have a little breather too. So it's very fun. I have Kit A, so you get all of this yarn. I have Kit C, you have all of this yarn. You have Kit D, this one's kind of like shades of blues and tans. You have Kit B, which we use this denim color. How pretty is that? I like that one, all those pretty colors together. And I'm going to tell you, you have enough that if you need to switch a color because it didn't quite work, it's okay. You'll be fine. I have Kit G, and I like this one. And we picked this green because this green is in here. And there's like some reds and blues and stuff like that in there. So I think that one's really pretty. This one's H. We have this little brown color, and I think the blues and the orange and the grays and stuff will be really pretty. And then we have J. I like J. J is very restful to me. Very restful. And it has a little spark of color there. So I used the Alba because I had it at home, okay? This was a stash buster for me. And I know Alba is a DK weight. It was fine. It was just fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. So you'll have more than enough yarn, so you can switch up some of your colors if you need to. I do have on my sheet, you'll see on Thursday morning that I have on my sheet what I called things and how I changed things and all that kind of stuff. So this is Kit A. They're $93.40. This is Kit C. So all you have to do is say Shawl C, Shawl A. Okay, because we do have the poncho A and B. This one is Shawl D as in David. I like that. It's all blues and tans. This one is B, and I love all this color mix. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be kind of like mine because mine has got a lot of funky colors in it. This one is G. This one feels very restful. Now, I am going to tell you, I didn't really use, I have the black, which I had as color 2. I have the black and some stripes there, but the chartreuse I only used in the beginning. Okay, the Golden Meadow, I only use it for that section and I don't use it again. Now, I'm sure I could probably put it in there if I decided to. Hi, Carol, good to see you. This one is H. I like with the browns and the blues. And J. I think J is going to be gorgeous. And don't forget D. I think I showed you D. Okay, so don't miss out on that one. It's $93.40 plus the pattern. Check your Ravelry. Make sure you don't already have it. But it's a gorgeous one, and mine should be done by the weekend. And so we'll go from there. All right, we also did get a new shipment. If you watched on Saturday, we got a new shipment of our fabulous notepads that everybody loves. And they come with a pen, and they come with Post-its, and then they do have some lined paper in them. They're great. You can put them in your knitting bag. They're great for writing little notes. What did you do? They are $3.85. They're great for stocking stuffers and things like that. If you want to personalize them, I have stickers. I crochet to burn off the crazy. Probably at the yarn shop. Just one more row. And love to knit. Those are $4. I do have a few other stickers, but we only had like one of them. So I showed you the Genevieve, which was the crochet shawl that took 2 skeins of a brand new yarn Velina from Barocco, and it used Velina and Ariel, which is a silk mohair blend. And it would also, these kits would also be perfect for a Sophie shawl. And you do 2 strands together, perfect. You'll have enough yarn to make a medium. I think I made the small last year. And beautiful colors. So the 3426 is what they have. Hang on, this is the crochet version. They are $94 plus the pattern. And so your mohair is just going to give it a little bit of halo, that's it. So I have 3426, I have 3829, and we paired it with that one. I have 3460, I think this purple is a gorgeous pairing. 3475, I like that one. I love how their mohairs go perfectly with everything else. 3455 is this one. Let's see, 3459, I like that one. 3497 with camouflage, really pretty. And our last combo is 3471, and I love this hot pink here with this one. Very, very pretty. So these are all our new colors. What are the colors called? I'm going to show you. If you watched on Tuesday, you have seen this, but I'm going to show it to you again. I have 2 patterns that I've shown. These are both 5 skein projects for about a $40-42, which is $145 plus the pattern. I have a cardigan, and I have a V-neck pullover, which also has a split bottom. And these patterns go up to a 70. We picked the 40-42 because that's usually what size our kits are. These are not a kit on the website yet. But these are the colors, and they are gorgeous. Beach Day is that one. Isn't that pretty? It's going to be gorgeous. Garden Stroll, how fun is that? Fall Harvest, very, very pretty. Mulled Wine is actually, that one is mulled wine. So you can see how they knit up. That's always important to see. This is Camouflage. This is Dreamscape. This is Sunlit Vineyard. And this is Tea Party. Now, this is a brand new yarn for us. It is called Velina from Barocco. And it's hand wash. It's 234 yards. And it is, the gauge is a worsted weight. It is 65% superwash wool, 20% hemp, and 15% cotton. Okay. It is a chainette construction, which means, here's one. I was looking for an end. It just means that the yarn, when it was spun in kind of a chain, which actually you won't even notice it when you're knitting or crocheting with it. It just feels like a yarn. But what makes a chainette really nice is that it is lofty. It is heavy without being heavy. How's that? That's technical. It's warm without being heavy. How's that? But it's a really, really pretty yarn. It's brand new. And I think it's basically a yarn you can wear year-round. So it is a worsted weight. There are 234 yards in a skein. And yes. So if you need an extra skein, it is $29 a skein. So that is our scoop. All right, so we have a couple projects with the brand new Barocco Velina. We have a knit and a crochet project, either the Genevieve or the Sophie shawl with the mohair and the Velina. We have the notebooks and the stickers. We have the slip stitch party shawl, and I love these. I think they're really fun. It was really fun to knit. I was hoping to have it finished for you guys, but yeah, that's okay. I have the Bonnie and Clyde, which are two completely different patterns in the same pattern. So it's basically like getting an unheard of $4 pattern, even though it's $8, but you have two complete patterns in your pattern. And we have this beautiful color combinations. Really, really pretty. We have the Halloween blanket kit, $57. Tons of yarn. I think they tell us it's, you need a 4mm hook. I know that. I don't know. It's 306 yards times 14 balls. So it's like 1,000,000 yards. We have the poncho kits. Make sure you get those. We have the tall ships, which is the knit night, which I am wearing today. And we have the Love Note sweater kits. So that is our scoop for tonight. I will be on Thursday morning at 9:30 to tell you what I've been working on and give you some updates. And our live on Saturday will be at 9:30. 9:30, so don't miss out. That's my scoop. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.